Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's pick a card is How to Fix It. Alright, so before I show you the piles, what I did in these readings was pretty much ask the cards, like, what needs fixing, and then, I pulled one card for what needs fixing, and then I went into the blessings that you're not seeing in your life currently, and then I pulled a bunch of, oracle advice cards to see the advice that they have for you. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of the piles actually have a lot of advice. And I feel like for some people, it's actually very specific things you're trying to fix in your life. And there's a lot in each pile. So whatever you feel drawn to is your pile for sure. Because the charms came right out when I pulled them out. So that was pretty cool. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you're a visualist, like me, pile 1 is this beautiful tree. By the way, sorry for the background, you guys. I'm kind of, like I said before, going through some changes, and it's going to take a little bit longer than I expected because I'm a procrastinator. This is Girl Power for pile 2. And for pile 3, we have, what do you call it? Double heart. So again, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Timestamps are in the description box below. Please pick the pile that works for you so that this specific message can reach who it needs to reach. If you feel drawn to another pile, then that pile is for you too. There may be something in it as well. So I will meet you at your pile. Actually, we should switch these around. Oh, no, never mind, because it's just too much work now. Oh, but Ashley, why are you turning the cards back around? Because I don't really do reversals. Like, they don't really work for me. And that doesn't make sense. It does make sense, actually. I listen to what my heart tells me to do, and reversals I don't see a huge point to them when you can look at the other cards. Alright. Sometimes it just tells you too. Alright. Pile 2. Got 3. I'll go 45. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this adorable little tree, which I don't know why I can't show you the charm like a normal person. This is what your reading is going to be about. Okay, we're gonna first start off with I feel like you may kind of feel like you're stunted in your growth for somebody. Like you can't grow anymore. Like there is something stopping you from growing forward. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get like a feel for what you have right here, like in front of me. Because like I don't look at the cards before I do it. I just kind of like, throw it all in a pile and go forth. Because I feel like you should be in it with the person. So like we're connecting, Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so it's interesting because you have parasite right here. That is what you. Okay, so first of all, what I did was I pulled to see what it is that you need to fix. Okay, that's what Dark Shadow card or the Dark Mirror card is that I pulled. And then I also pulled for your blessings to see the things that you're not seeing in your life, but I'm kind of going to get into that a little bit later, just because like this is the things that we're trying to fix. But I wanted positivity because I like my positivity. Then I also pulled like cards to see what it is that you're like, kind of having issues when it comes to yourself or what's limiting you. And then I have love advice and I have angel advice, and then I pulled what you would need to embody in order to fix the main problem you have here. Okay, so you have parasite that came out for what it is that you need to fix, or what it is you're trying to fix, and then I think it's interesting because you have how does my body want me to move today, which is right underneath of it. So I'm going to jump right into that right away just because I feel like I should. When we move, we change our state and raise our vibrations. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? Today's soul action. How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do. So, I feel like I felt the stunted, like maybe for some of you, I feel like maybe you've been injured, and it's like because you were injured and it could have been like a long time of a healing process. It's like you you just got so used to sitting around not doing anything that you don't, it's not like you didn't do anything. Like you did things like maybe like, surfed your phone or, read or something. But it's like you weren't getting out. You weren't getting in the sun. You weren't getting out and breathing fresh air is what I'm getting. Your body needs to move around. I feel like there's something that you're allowing to... No, I wouldn't say eat away at you, but it's like... You're allowing something to take from you. I think there might be people around you, or there could be entities. That's like kind of what I'm getting. And alright, so I'm kind of getting that there are some kind of attachments. For some of you, I'm getting demon attachments actually that are like stuck to your aura pretty much. They're like stuck to your soul, and like it's like somebody needs a cleansing. And I feel like this cleansing will help you see things a lot more. It'll actually make you feel like literally physically better. I feel like some of you have actually been very sick. There's so much of, do I believe I am worthy, and how can I infuse more self-love, compassion into my daily life? It's like you're not seeing how worthy you really are. It's like you kind of have this fake confidence about yourself, and I think the reason why for self-confidence, for some of you, somebody is doing something that they know that they shouldn't be doing. It's like, okay, I don't know why this keeps popping in my head, but like when I was younger, I used to like write on myself with permanent marker. I mean, I still do it to this day, but I don't do it as excessively as I did when I was younger. And I kind of just switched to doing it onto my clothes, which my mom wasn't happy about. But anyways, it was better than my skin because she was complaining all the time. Because I got sick from putting so much, like, I don't know, they call it like ink poisoning, I guess. But I just got really sick. I remember getting really sick. I was puking my guts out, and like I was sick for a few days. And it was because I kept drawing on myself with a permanent marker, and I had it all over me, because I like to draw and I love tattoos. So when I was younger, I wanted to, like, I don't know, kind of get an idea of what I wanted, So I used to draw myself a lot. Like, when I mean it was like all over me, I mean like I used to draw all over myself. It was crazy, but it somehow got in my system, and it made me sick. And like I always thought it was like an old wives' tale, like you can't, that's not real and stuff like that. When you do it excessively and in certain areas, it turns out that it just happens. Like your skin is like, it soaks it up in certain areas. Like, don't draw on your face, for example. I'm pretty sure that's how I got sick. Anyway, but like, I don't know. That was weird. So but it could be that, but I feel like there's just something that you're doing that is part of who you are. I do see it's a huge part of who you are, but it's like you're trying to do it to grab attention, or you're doing something that is partially true to who you are, but you're not doing it to the extent that it's not permanent. True? No, you see, said it was true to who they are, but if it's not true to who they are, then what is it? You're not showing yourself compassion. Why does that keep coming up? Okay, well, I'm just going to read back this card. We'll see what comes up. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Today's soul action. Choose one self-care action to do today. Get stronger boundaries, or set stronger boundaries. Okay, well, I said get stronger boundaries, and it's funny because you have a blessing to shield and safeguard you. That is one of your blessings. I feel like you forget that you do have this way of shielding yourself, of protecting yourself from things that I feel like somebody is kind of getting like spiritually attached. Like, they're not having like the best dreams, like okay, and I feel like you're like, you're darker, okay, like you believe, I don't know, I feel like somebody actually studies somebody's a dark witch, and it is what you're supposed to be doing, and it's true to who you are, and you're helping many people in the way that you're doing this. But it's like you are letting too many dark things attach to you that aren't true to who you are. You already have the ones that you're supposed to have. You will also come across more in the future that are true to who you are. Okay, so I see one right away. I see three, actually, in particular. There's three crows. Fucking crazy, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to finish this card. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something that you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Oof, somebody really needed to hear that. Stay away from the drama and negativity. That is also something you really need to stay away from. Because it's weird, because I've been watching a lot of like things that I haven't been watching for a long time, for like 15 years actually, to be honest with you. And then I started watching it, and I'm just like, why am I watching this? Like, there's so much drama, and I don't really I've never liked drama. Like, I just not a fan of it. Like, I had enough of it when I was a kid. I don't need any more of it. And I feel like, and I create my own drama sometimes, like in my head. So like, seriously, don't need more. And I feel like I feel like you have a way of going towards the drama. It's like you get bored, and it's like you kind of like go towards that drama, like you need to like let it go, like stay away from it, because I feel like that negativity is actually having an impact on who you are, and how you are talking, how you are, that's not talking, communicating, it is communicating, for how you're communicating. So you might actually be arguing a little bit more with people. Ask for help and allow it, and write down 3 things that you are grateful for. So that is something I actually did when I first got this card, was write down 3 things that I am grateful for. And I did it on my wall, because I like things like that, It's just nice to see the things that you're grateful for. Actually, the reason why I don't have this computer down so you can see the cards is because the table I have is written all over. Maybe at some point I will show it. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like me to bring it down so you can see the table. But yeah, I just didn't. It has a lot of personal things on it, I do feel like you just need to take care of your body a little bit more. Okay, but now, like I was going to say originally, so you have 3 crows in the blessing cards, okay? So here's 3, okay? They look more like ravens to me. And then you have 3 crows, 1, and then there's 2 at the bottom. And she actually kind of looks like a crow queen, to be honest. A crow queen. And then you have 3 right here as well. So, like, I do feel like there are 3 main, like... Okay, I keep hearing entities, so maybe that's what it is. Entities for somebody. For others, I hear deities. But there are 3 main people. And it's interesting because I have 3 main ancestors that hang around me. So it's like, I feel like that's for you. It's like 3 of your main entities or maybe ancestors, or I don't know. It is what it is for you, whatever resonates for you. But I am getting a very, a dark witch vibe from this, actually, from this reading. It's actually kind of cool. But I wasn't expecting it, I'm not going to lie. Mainly I just wasn't expecting that, like, I try not to expect anything. 45, 46, that's somebody's age, maybe 32. 32 is something, 32 is something important, actually. 32 could be something, you met somebody at 32, or I don't know. I don't want to get stuck on numbers. I hate when I get stuck on numbers. They stick in my head for days. Okay. I feel like you're having a hard time believing that you are worthy. That actually might be why for some of you, you actually let, like, bloodsuckers. That's what I heard. Like, my ancestor said bloodsucker. It's like that's why you're allowing them to, like, suck the life out of you. You've got these bloodsuckers on you. And they're not, like, literally bloodsuckers. It's more like, okay, so they're, like, energy vampire suckers is what they really are, okay? But they're like, no, they're bloodsuckers. No, they're not bloodsuckers. They are stealing your life force, but, like, whatever. Which, by the way, you should probably, like, you need to cut these fuckers off. Like, there's somebody you need to cut off. I don't think it's these 3 particular people that are 3 entities or 3 particular things. Maybe for some of you it is. It's for you. It is what you feel is right for you, okay? But I do think that there is something that... See, because I do feel like somebody gives you tidbits. They help you out. They safeguard. They keep you safe. They give you a peace of mind. They have your back when you're in battle. Like, it's like like, give you answers. Like, I do literally see a crow giving the crow queen or crow king a tidbit, like answers, and, like, your little watchers. Really. Sorry, I got a little message. Okay, so do I believe I am worthy? That is something that you are struggling with. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you. You go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for, but on your head, and put it on your head and wear it. So I feel like you already manifested exactly what you wanted. But you kind of gotta, like, you gotta go get it, you know? It's like you're expecting it to, like, land in your lap. Like, dude, it's not how it works. You gotta, like, put forth more effort. Yes, you manifested it. Yes, you like, you know, paid for it. You did a lot of the work for it, but it's like you're afraid to, like, you forgot the whole, you know, you gotta step into it. You gotta get to it. But today's little action: for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra: I am worthy of it all. So tell that to yourself, because I feel like you do need to realize that you are worthy. You know, like, I feel like you might, it's like this fake confidence you have has actually kind of, like, seeped. It's like you think that okay, so I used to be told to fake it to make it, okay? And for a long time I thought it was great, freaking phenomenal advice, but for years and years I didn't, you know, I was faking it, but I wasn't making it, because, like, it wasn't real, you know? And then, like, I started gaining a lot more confidence in myself, and because I gained the confidence in myself, it's like I actually started to realize how worthy I really am. And like, I value myself far more than I ever did before. Like, things that I would have done if I, like a year ago, okay? Things that I would have, like, for example, somebody I had, been interested in, I would have normally gone right after them, asked them out, but, like, this time around, I just, I've decided that I'm not going to go forward for it anymore. Like, I've always been the one to make the first move, and I don't feel like I should do that anymore. I do think that I always had a hard time, like, telling people or letting people know that I'm interested in them. And I have come to realize that I had to do better by it, and then I started telling people I was interested in them. And I feel like that is something that you need to realize about yourself. You need to realize your worth, and, like, the things that you had done before, like, maybe you're starting to realize you're not attracted to what you were before. I'm so sorry about my throat. It's been acting up lately. It's actually what I've been really taking a long time with doing the videos. That and the shakiness. It's actually kind of embarrassing for me. But anyway, I do feel like you need to actually see your worth, the beauty in yourself, because I don't think you see how beautiful you really are. And that it goes for masculine or feminine energy. Like, there's so much, you're not seeing your true beauty. It's like you're not seeing the light that you bring to people's life. You're not seeing the light that you have in your life. You're not seeing these blessings that you have. And I do feel like you have many blessings that you're not seeing. And I do think there are more blessings coming towards you. I keep getting drawn to my crow. Okay, I have this crow light. I do feel like you may have a serious attachment with crows. I feel like you may have, like, they're messengers for you. I feel like they literally may be your messengers for you. I do think they help you through different portals as well. Okay, and then you have, am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate on our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's little action: what you focused on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. I feel like you need to figure out what it is that's true to you. What do you want to grow in your life? And then you need to look at your life to see, is it reflecting that, And if it's not reflecting that, you kind of need to change some things around so it will reflect that, so that these changes will come to you. And it's so crazy that I said grow, right? And I said that one originally at the beginning of the reading with the tree, and then it said grow in there. Like, what do you need to grow? Like, that's awesome. I like when that happens. Your next advice, your love advice, really quick, would be healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like there are some things that you kind of need to forgive when it came to your parents. I do feel like for some of you, actually, one of your parents may have been a bit of a parasite to your other parent. Like, I do feel like and what I mean by this is it's like they borrowed a lot of money, they didn't borrow. It could have been borrowing a lot of money or took a lot of money. And that's pretty much the only reason why they kept them around. They didn't really get along for some of you. I feel like there were other things too. They could have had a drug addiction or some kind of drinking problem, and it's like they relied on this person to get it for them, and if they didn't have it, they'd, like, throw hissy fits. I don't know. There's some healing, some family issues, which will help you fix things. And then you have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, so I feel like there's somebody from your past coming into your life. You deserve love. You are lovable. I think that that's something that you really need to fix. And it sounds crazy, but it is something that needs fixing when it comes to you. You need to realize that you are absolutely worth love. Everybody is worth love. Don't understand where this concept of not deserving love came from, because love is the number one thing that God teaches you. any religion you look at, it's all about love, okay? And love is so very important, okay? It's easy to hate. It is harder to love, okay? Do the harder route, because I swear to goodness, it will change your life. It will change everything. Like, you will see things differently. You will live life differently. You will feel different. And by far, the way that you feel is so much better. Remember to breathe. I feel like somebody really needs to learn to breathe, because I was just thinking of my tattoo. It says breathe. And then a charm in my head keeps popping up, just breathe. I feel like somebody could actually be having some slight anxiety attacks. And it's weird because I also suffer from, I would just say slight anxiety. But I do have panic attacks every now and then. I haven't had one for a long time. But I was kind of starting to feel one earlier. Like way earlier, actually. It was kind of yesterday. But okay, so I have learned my breathing techniques really seems to help out with that. So that could be something that you really need to look into. Some breathing techniques help out. I also tell myself at the same time, because a lot of the time that the reason you panic, having a panic attack, is because there's something that's out of your control that you can't control. And here's the thing, you don't actually have control. Like, sorry to break it to you, but we don't. And I feel like that's something that people have a hard time, accepting. And I just think that, because I tell myself things are going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And that sincerely helps more than you think it does. Saying it's going to be okay and concentrating on breathing. That's that's my mantra. It's going to be okay. It is okay. I am fine. It will, I feel like that, because it also is, you're also showing yourself that it's okay to have these little freakouts. It's okay to not know where you're going, to not have control. Things are still going to work out, because they always work out. I'm still here. I'm still alive. Sure, shit's happened, but I mean, that's life for you. And I know a lot of the worst is behind me. So you need to learn to love yourself. You need to your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I feel like somebody I feel like is actually kind of whoring around, sleeping with a lot of people, or just gives it up really easily. So here's the thing about that, alright? Because, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I had a time where I did like to, sleep around. It's not like I slept around with like a lot of people. Like, I've heard some lists, and I'm just like, I'm not that bad. But I did get around in a sense that, it's so weird, because, I didn't have sex with them, but, I messed around with them. And I did that a lot when I was younger, and I was single, so why not? But either way, I feel like I didn't see how, that actually kind of, I didn't have any self-respect for myself at that time. I didn't see that I deserved better, because it also has to do with your worth. You're not seeing your true worth. And when you say no to having sex with somebody, even though you can have it, I don't know, it's gonna sound so crazy and a bit twisted, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little twisted, okay? I'm not this light, all happy person, okay? I'm a gray witch for a reason, okay? So there is a power in saying no to somebody that you don't want. You could have the option of them, and it is nice, and yeah, sure, fuck, I haven't had sex in a very long time, okay? It's been over a year, and for me, that is not great. It actually really sucks, but it's my choice, and I don't want to just go out and have a good time, yeah, sure, it'd be great to get my rocks off, but at the same time, I want a true connection. I have, a lot of the ones that I have been with, I always have been with somebody that I felt a connection with, but there were people that I didn't have such a connection with, on such a higher level, and that's what I'm looking for. And I feel like that is something that you need to look at for yourself. What is something that you really want? I do feel like the whoring around, yeah, sure, it's great, it's fun, but A, you can catch something. B, you can get somebody pregnant, or you can get pregnant. Either way, however it may resonate. And a lot of the time, people aren't ready for that. They don't see those consequences. And also, I don't know if you've gotten to that point yet, but I actually got to the point where I actually kind of got disgusted with a lot of the people. Like, even though I found them attractive and I wanted to be with them, like, I kind of got disgusted while I was having sex with them, because they would say something or do something, and, like, it turned me off for such a long time that, like, you know, that's actually kind of when I started wanting to find something more, is because, yeah. But, like, I feel like you kind of ignore that stuff because you just want to keep going or get your rocks off. Somebody just keeps, you know, doing what they don't. It's someone who doesn't have any self-respect for themselves or for their body. You need to see how beautiful you truly are. Like, your body is beautiful, so maybe you should treat it a little bit better, you know? Like, treat your body like a temple, because you only get one body in this life. Okay, so you're going to have to treat it well, including, what if you met the love of your fucking life, right? The person that you are always meant to be with, you know, the one that, like, you feel such a connection with. What if you met that person and you were, like, you wanted, you know, to be with them? But you can't be with them, okay? And this is the reason why you can't be with them, because you have no self-respect for yourself, and that person's going to see that right away. Okay, and when you don't have a self-respect for yourself, why would they want to have self-respect for you? Sure, they find you attractive, but they know that they could just fuck you and walk away. And wouldn't you want to be with your true love? Like, isn't that that's who you were looking for? That's like this connection, this instant connection. But you can't be, like, there's just something about, you need to fix how you feel about yourself. You need to see yourself in a clearer light. Now, here's something else that's going to sound a little twisted. Now, I feel like I am talking to a very strong-minded individual. I just think that you have a twisted sense of seeing things, or doing things. Like, okay, for example, I need a cigarette. I'm sorry, you guys are intense. I feel like for some of you actually may have gotten into the dark occult, you became a dark witch, just because it's like everybody around you was like, that's something you shouldn't do, that's not cool, don't do that, it's not something you should study, and then you're like, well, why the fuck not, and then you went for it, you know, and it's like, that's how you actually got into it. Now, yes, that is supposed to happen, but here's the thing about that. I feel like you kind of just jumped headfirst in. You didn't feel if it was instantly right for you, you know? And I feel like that might be why somebody, you might be questioning yourself. I feel like somebody is questioning themselves when it comes to that. And that's okay, you know? If it feels right to you, stick with it. If it doesn't feel right to you, make a change. It is up to you and what feels right to you. Goodness gracious. Okay. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, I feel like you have different religious beliefs than the person that you love or the person that you want to be with. But, you know, that doesn't have to interfere in your love life. Now, I do agree that there should be some, like not really a balance. It's more like some similarities in the sense that you both believe in it wholeheartedly, what you believe in, you know, like each of you believe in. I just saw 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. I also feel like for some of you, your spiritual path that you actually continued may be actually very different than the one that you love is on. Actually, I'm seeing it. An earth angel and a darkling. Interesting mixture. But this is supposed to happen, you know? Like, that's the funny thing, too. Like, people are like, you know, opposites attract, but then they are just so upset when they actually see it taking place or feel it taking place. Okay, and then finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you might actually be having some issues with money at the moment. But I feel like that's just because it's like I feel like somebody's taking from you, taking money. Somebody changed your like kind of outlook on life like at a very young age. They kind of like, I feel like there is, for some of you, there is somebody that's actually taught you a lot of this about yourself. You know, they taught you to not care about yourself, to not love yourself, to not think that you deserve love, you know. But there is somebody from your past. I do see a past, it could have been somebody from your past life actually, that is coming into your life, and I do feel like they're going to show you, or they have shown you in a way, that these are the things that you need to fix about yourself. Okay, so other advice you have: fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. Again, so you just kind of need to surrender to the idea that you don't have control of the things that are going to happen in your life. There are extremes of life, and I do feel like that's something. Sorry, I thought I saw something. I also feel like, again, there's something with opposites here. So you may actually be attracted to somebody that is the opposite of who you are, or be the opposite of what you know. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb, the void. I feel like you kind of need to take a minute and just stop. You need to, I heard embody the coldness for a moment. So maybe look at things from a different perspective. The seeds of Minataka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. So I think you need to, the things that you see, the things that you want to like, that are possible, it's like you need to bring those things to light. And then you have inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So I do feel like whatever it is that you are going through that you need to fix, you need to know that you will survive this, that you will actually bring new solutions, new beginnings into your life as you fix it. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So see, like I said, you have been manifesting something, and it is going to come into fruition. It's going to happen, but you kind of like, you need to realize that you are worth this. Like, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work towards trying to get love into your life, and it's like you, there are negativities that you need to let go of. There are things in your past that you need to let go of. All right. Now, I'm going to jump into the blessings really quick. You've got Morrigan's blessing of peace after battle. So I feel like you actually have gone through a lot of drama, and you're finally in this peace right after the battle had happened. Somebody could have gone through, I heard, like some kind of a custody battle or a divorce. There is something that you had to literally fight for, and I do feel like it was in some sort of court, and it in doing so, like, you're finally having peace afterwards. It's like it's quiet, you can just relax and look out, and then you have a blessing for peace of mind. So again, you have peace, you know, like there is a lot of peace, and I feel like you didn't have that before. There was so much drama that could have been around you before, and it's like now you have quiet time, you can relax, and you can focus on the things that you need to focus on. And it's like you're getting a lot of these messages, and like you're not completely paying attention to them. And then you have a blessing to shield and safeguard you. So I do feel like you are shielding yourself, you're protecting yourself. I feel like it's actually kind of an automatic thing. You may not know this, but you're the dark one. This is a twin flame connection. You are the dark in your guys' relationship. So there's always a dark or a light one, and yes, I am getting that you are definitely the dark one. And it's like you don't think that you deserve this light, but you do deserve this light. You guys were made for each other. Like, opposites attract for a reason in certain outcomes, okay? And I feel like there are things that this person has, like their qualities that you need in your life, like now. And there are things in your life, there are qualities about you that this person needs in their life now. Like, so I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of communication that kind of needs to happen in somebody's life, but like it will happen when it's supposed to happen. All right, now you have for what you're supposed to. These are what you should embody to help you fix this solution, or fix this. I can't believe it's almost 40 minutes. You got grizzly bear power, so you could be in a position of power or need to be in a position of power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. You also have always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will lead you, and will give you all that you need. So pretty much it's telling you this manifestation that you have, make sure it's exactly what you want. Let go of what it is so that it can go out there and work towards it, you know. But don't let things distract you, you know. Don't let things make you feel like you're not worth it, you know. Don't let the distractions take you away from all of the hard work you've put into yourself. I saw 40-40. So like I feel like you have done a lot of hard work on yourself, and it's like you actually have been taking a few step backs, you know. And I just want you to know that right now at the moment there is actually a lot of like spiritual warfare going on out there. So you could actually be feeling a lot more weak lately. And then you have close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Bet you see a crow. Anyways, grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Wow. This is your mate, because like swans mate for life. And like I'm just like, wow. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody in your life that you see that has a lot of grace. This person is very wise, and they're your light. I feel like this is a person that is like, they feel like your guiding light, because they are your other half, your complement. I do feel like this is a twin flame connection. It's crazy. It's the first pile too. You want your twin flame's help, because I do feel like you are supposed to help each other. Like you have something about you that is really going to help your twin flame, but you don't know what it is. You don't see what it is because you're not seeing who you really are. I feel like this is something that you really struggle with. This is the biggest thing about yourself you need to, you know, like to fix. But here's the thing, the parasite thing, because like I keep being drawn to that. All right. There is something in your life that is taking from you, okay? And this thing that is taking from you, you kind of need to cut it off. Like, I'm not 100% sure what it is, okay? Because, like, I kind of get, for some of you, it could actually be an ex. It could be, like, a baby mama. It could be a daddy, or a baby daddy. It could be just somebody from your past. You could have been married to them. You may not even have any children, but like I do feel like there's somebody that is still taking from you that you kind of need to cut off, or find a way to not have them in your life as much. I see 19. Could have met at the age of 19. I again see crows. I feel like this person may have introduced you to this dark side. Oh my. Okay, for some of you, I got that this person might literally be like, they might have an attachment to you that actually kind of like, because like I see a cord, and this cord is taking from you and giving to them. Like I said earlier, it's like a life force, but it's like they're literally taking from you. Could be taking gifts from you. They could be taking like gifts that you don't know you have. They could be taking your sight on something that you need to see clearer. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Your pile is starting to get a little wonky, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, please hit the like button. It lets me know if it resonated with you, okay? And also it makes me smile when I see people liking my stuff. Anyway, if you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you did not resonate with this pile, please check out one of the other piles. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. I will add it to my list and get to it at some point. I am getting new cards soon, so that's super exciting. Oh, wrong pile, dude. Like and 5, please subscribe, like the video, please hit that 5. I think that's all I've got for you, so maybe meet again and I'm gonna go pee. I have to go. I kind of hope these piles don't take as long as that one did. Might though. Okay, I can do that. Okay, my pile 2, if you chose girl power, this is your pile. And the last pile was very long, so hopefully yours won't be as long. But I am going to light an incense while I'm talking to you. I'm going to grab lavender this time around. Alright, so what I did with the cards is I pulled out from Dark Mirror. I wanted to see what it is that you wanted to fix. And then I kind of pulled like blessings to see the blessings that you're not seeing in your life at the moment. And then I also pulled for to see what you need to fix for romance. Got some angel advice. I also pulled these the self like their soul truth, so like I pulled those as well. You only got 2. The other one's got way more. And then we also have I pulled animal spirit, to see what it is that you need to embody in order to fix what it is that you want to fix. Now, for your dark shadow or your dark mirror, you actually got atonement. And then it's crazy, okay? Like, so atonement came out for right there. And then you got I'm sorry, which was in with the angel cards, which is defenseless, right, or righting past wrongs and uprooting. So I do feel like it's like you're trying to apologize to something in your life, trying to I feel like you did bad in your life and you know you did something wrong. Like, it's not like it is. It's something that you didn't do right by your soul. And you're trying to atone for it. You're trying to make up for it. And then you also have a blessing of forgiveness as well, which is like I said, like, it's just crazy that that's like the three, things that came out. So I feel like you have a way of blessing the people around you with forgiveness, but it's like you have a way of forgetting to forgive yourself. Because, like, I do feel like that's something you need to do, is forgive yourself for, like, things that you felt defenseless against. Things that you didn't, that I feel like you could have, like, there's, like, something you didn't have control of, and it's like you are having a hard time accepting that for some of you. For others of you, I do feel like it has something to do with a friendship. Okay, and it's like a group of friends, and something happened with this group of friends, and it's like you feel bad about it. You want to apologize. You're trying to atone for it in some sort of way. And I keep being seen to burn, so you could have burned this person in some kind of a way. I am also getting the other way around, actually. That people, hi Freddy Krueger. I'm also getting that there are people that have wronged you, that people have burned you, and it was like, it could have been like a group of friends, or I'm getting a group of friends. I feel like there's some sort of group of friends where there was some kind of a drama, some kind of a power play that happened between you guys, and it's like that power play kind of messed things up. This is my cat Fred, Freddy Krueger. He just wanted to come and hang out. Alright, so girl power, grr arc. You're such a handsome boy, Freddy Krueger. So, okay, so I see one, like that's being, I keep seeing one, even though it says girl power, I see one. So I think there's one particular girl where something had happened with this, something had happened, some kind of realization I'm also seeing. It's crazy. I'm seeing like a lightning bolt, like a sudden, like epiphany, like suddenly getting something, suddenly realizing something. So you may actually get some sort of an epiphany that actually may revolve around your friends. It could be a friend of yours that you actually have feelings for. There's something, okay. Alright, I'm going to jump into the angel cards, okay? So okay, no, I guess I'm not going to jump. Stop, you're not going up there. Nope. No. Fred, we're going to have issues if you try again. I lied. I'm going to jump into the animal oracle because they said that's what I wanted you to do first. So, for your atonement, or for your, for trying to fix this atonement, like how to fix it, the things that you should embody is your higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices in your life with your tribe. Visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Assertive. In silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of this past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So I feel like you need to find the happiness, like happiness within yourself, and you kind of need to play, a little bit more. But there is a happiness within yourself that you really need to find. You need to have patience. Things will come to you. You just kind of need to find a balance. You need to master the things around you. I feel like there's things that you have these visions and like this higher calling that's calling to you. And it's like you just need to be a little more assertive when it comes to these things. Make it happen. And then you have, what can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? You need to let go of the things that you tell yourself that aren't true. I feel like you are the only one that's stopping you from moving forward in your life. You are the only one that is not seeing like what you could accomplish. You're not seeing your own potential. And then you have, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You are the asset. This is your body. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action. Take a bath, put on some lavender essential oil, go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra. The more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. It's freaking crazy, okay, right? Because I've actually been burning, I saw 56. I've been burning rain incense all day today. And for your pile, I decided to do something different. And I chose lavender, and it says lavender here. So I feel like you kind of need to take care of yourself a little bit more. You need to rest. You need to, and lavender is actually really good for, it's a great stress reliever. I feel like you've been stressing about a lot of things, and I feel like you need to maybe burn some lavender incense, maybe get a lavender plant, some lavender flowers. I do feel like you need some lavender in your life to help you relax. And I feel like once you relax, you might actually be able to see things from a different perspective. It might be able to help you let go of the things that you were having a hard time letting go of in the first place. All right, so your romance advice is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. One moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. My sister was asking a question, so I had to reply back. Okay, so there is somebody in your relationship that is, it could be in a relationship, or it could be a friendship, it could be, it's whatever that relates to you, but somebody's not, showing who they truly, or how they really feel. I also actually get that, I kind of get that somebody's actually a friend of yours, and it's like you're going to find out that this person has feelings for you. You also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, so there could be some addictions that you have that you kind of need to let go of. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like you'll be a lot more playful once you learn to forgive yourself. You have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. I feel like your friends will help you out with whatever it is that you need, because I do feel like you have a very powerful friendship. And it's crazy because I just had a dream about like 2, 4, 6 people that were really great friends, and it's like they were all closely knit together, and it's like they all supported each other in the ways that in all of the ways that they could, you know. And it's like you weren't talking to this person. Like, I feel like you need to talk to them. Then you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like for some of you, if you actually have feelings for one of your friends, and it's like something, it could be, for some of you, I got that you actually have a hard time acknowledging that you have feelings for another woman or another male. Take it how it resonates for you, but I do feel like it's same sex. I feel like you are having a hard time accepting this, but it might just be because it's like a friend of yours, you know. But you know, the best relationships come from friendships, you know, like, because you're friends first. So you know, like, you will always have that friendship there, and it's like you always kind of want to keep that friendship, you know, going, as well as a different kind of a relationship. I do feel like there's some kind of I feel like you're very playful with this person, and they're just like, they make you feel so good about yourself. Like, how can somebody that makes you feel good about yourself be bad for you? Anyway, we got victory. You deserve this. That's what I was going to say to somebody. It's not what it says, but you deserve this. Like, feel like you need to know that you deserve this kind of love. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So you're going to have a victory very soon. I'm sorry. Defenselessness. Writing past wrongs. Uprooting. So I do feel like you're finally going to apologize to somebody. It's like, I also see, like, okay, please, not so much at once. I'm seeing forgiving somebody that's the opposite of you. It could actually be, I'm also seeing the spiritual forgiveness, some kind of forgiving in a deep acknowledgement or a deep way. Rooted. It's like rooted, like, it could be somebody from your past, somebody from your family. A lot of meditation, a lot of prayer, a lot of talking out loud, trying to figure out what to do about this. A lot of forgiveness, though, is what's going to come out of this, but there is a lot of asking for forgiveness as well. A lot of sadness and tears. Misery. Somebody is really, they really genuinely feel horrible about what they did. And then you have Whale and Orica elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So I feel like you're going to, that's something you need to kind of do. Like, you need to share your song, you need to share what you've gone through. I feel like you need to dive deep into your soul, sing what it is, write what it is, do what it is you need to release the things that you have been holding so deeply inside of you that has been blocking you. The only way to heal from it is to talk about it, or to do what it is that feels right for you, to help you heal, to help you get to speak your truth. I do feel like there's some sort of truth that needs to be spoken. The Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I feel like you've been very angry there. I feel like there are a lot of angry music. Actually, might be something that you might benefit from healing from, like making or singing. But I do feel like once you let out this anger, once you let out the things that you have gone through in a safe way for yourself and others, I feel like once you do that, you will actually soften up to the idea of love a lot more than you had before. The blessings that you are not seeing in your life. Like I said, a blessing of forgiveness. I feel like you have a way of blessing everybody around you with forgiving them, but you'd have a hard time blessing yourself. You have a way of helping people find their way. You're like a guiding light for people around you. This actually might be why it's hard for you when you lose your way, for you to find your way back. Like you might actually, might take you a lot longer to find your way back than it would for many other people, you know. And it's like you also have a hard time with that too, because it's like you're like on such a different time, like time thing than everybody else, and it's like you're, you know, it kind of messes with you a little bit, but that's okay too, because like, because you bring so many people to their light, you bring so many people to what they're supposed to be doing. It's like that's why you fall harder, is because you are such a guiding light, you are such a high vibration, that's sometimes we fall harder, you know. But like that just means that it'll be easier for you to get up and to get to that point, and then it won't be as like painful as it once was. And then you have a blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. So I do feel like there are some gifts that you've been actually discovering about yourself. Some things that you didn't really quite realize about yourself. I also feel like you are sensing more about your life, starting to realize things, and it makes more sense. You're starting to feel a lot more love than you once had. I do feel like at one point you may have been closed off to feeling love, or to seeing love around you in the way that life is. I do feel like there is something about being outside in nature, and it's like something that you've actually come to really connect with and really feel on a deeper level. I'm seeing a lot of flowers. You might have a connection with flowers, bees. The number 7 also pops out at me. I feel like you have many blessings. I also see a dream catcher. Like, it's not an actual dream catcher, but it's just some sort of a dream catcher, and sunflowers as well. So somebody could call you sunflower. I hear sunflower. Somebody calling somebody a sunflower. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile 2. Quicker than the first pile. Not as less confusing. Please let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. Hit that like button. Also, if it resonated and you just don't want to tell me in the comments below. But it helps me to know if it did resonate with you. If you have any requests for videos, please put them in the comments below. The more the merrier. I'll add them to my list. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. I think that's all I've got for you. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Ooh, all orange. This is Samantha's file. Okay, pile 3. If you chose double heart, this is your pile. Okay, so I'm going to start. Alright, so this is how I did it. I asked what it is that you need to fix. I did that using Dark Mirror. And then I'm going to, and there's only one card that came out for that for everybody. And then we're going to jump into what it is like that you need to embody, the things that you kind of need to take on in order for you to fix this. And then I also pulled some love or love advice cards. I pulled some angel advice cards, and then I pulled some soul truth, like things that you kind of like need to ask yourself in order, like that'll help you fix this. And then I asked the blessings that you don't see in your life. And you actually have a lot more blessings than everybody else that came out. So there are a lot of blessings you're not seeing at the moment. So you might be taking life for granted. Alright, so for the double hearts, I'm actually seeing there's a deep connection that you have with somebody. You could be in a partnership with somebody. You could just be sharing your life with somebody as well. You got naked before the stars. I'm getting that you need to see how you might actually be drawn to either pile 1 or 2. That seems to be the thing. But just listen to this first before you decide if you really feel want to go check those out. Alright, so I was drawn to her thighs. Somebody may not like their thighs. Okay, so somebody has a hard time accepting their body for what it is or loving their body for who they are. And it's crazy because this person's beautiful, fucking gorgeous, and like they don't even know how beautiful they really are. I feel like somebody has very low self-esteem. And it's interesting because this person they're wearing black lacy, like a corset and panties, but it's like, and this person's like just has great sex hair, like they just had amazing sex, but it's like they don't, like they see how beautiful they like are, they feel beautiful in that moment, but it's like they forget that beauty like throughout their life. That's for somebody in particular. Somebody may be cutting their hair, doing something different with it. I also see somebody taking action in their life in the form of doing more exercise, doing some more yoga. It's like they're getting their body a lot more fit. They're taking diets more seriously. They're cutting things out of their life so that they can genuinely be happy with their body and doing what they can to make it better. Alright, so now I'm going to jump into what you should embody in order to fix this, the way that you feel about yourself. You have messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on your priorities and elements and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Alright, so that is also something I was kind of seeing, but I wasn't sure if it was like something I should say, but obviously it is. Okay, so somebody's having a hard time seeing the that they have gifts, that they have things that they're supposed to share, that they already star in a lot of light, like they need to understand that they need to be who they really are, not be afraid to show who they really are, because who you really are is what is inspiring, it is what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like you kind of just need to bare your soul, pretty much, is what they're like asking you to accept and to be okay with, You also have infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign to the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. So I do feel like you have a way of abandoning the dark, and there is this unique partnership that you are, I feel like, either in or being aligned to be in. And there's a lot of transformation that's happened in order for this to come into coming to being. But you are both very unique people. I see 2 unicorns. I also see a hawk. So there's like this person's going to send you a message, I feel like, for some of you. But or there's some kind of a message that needs to be sent. You also have good luck. You are bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. I feel like you could actually dress very brightly or very uniquely. Be a very bright soul, I feel like, and I feel like you bring a lot of luck to people around you. I saw Taurus luck, so you could be a Taurus. You have magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. You can see through lies. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. I feel like you need to realize that there is magic within you. That you were literally born with magic radiating through your fucking body, dude. And it's like you're having a hard time acknowledging this. And it's like you need to see that you are actually very good at deciphering when somebody's lying to you and they're not lying to you. I feel like there's a truth that you need to see, that you need to allow yourself to be okay with. You need to realize that you're a very beautiful soul and that you're very colorful. Some people may like you, some people may not, but it's really not up to them. It's up to you at the end of the day. And I feel like you need to realize that you're so very beautiful, like not just within but without, like on the outside. I feel like you're so different, like you're very legendary. Like I feel like a lot of people actually remember you, and it might take you aback by how many people truly remember you. And then the questions that they want you to ask yourself: what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need are within you. Today's soul action: breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Do I know all of my strengths and am I using them? Oh, you getting called out for not using your gifts. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action: ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So what you may not see as a gift is, I feel like that's something what it is. Like you don't see something that you can do that a lot of other people can't do as a gift, but it really is. And it's like you need to use your strengths, and you need to see your strengths for what they are, and not be afraid of them, to use them. What risk can I take today? Be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. Today's soul action: what risk can you take to make towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. I feel like you need to be brave. You need to be bold and take that step towards what it is that you truly want in your life, like for example, like if it's love, then you kind of need to put your toe out there, like sign up for a dating app, or go go somewhere where there would be a lot of people, like, but do something you're interested in, so that you would have some kind of common ground. And then you have to: where does my soul want to travel? I feel like you kind of want to travel. When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand, and our desires are satisfied. Where's your soul calling you to visit? Today's soul action: pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date when you will get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants. Anything that will create movement to let the universe know you are ready to make it happen. Believe you can. I feel like there's some kind of thing, something you want to do, some kind of traveling you want to do. You might actually be afraid to do it if it's something that you are going to do alone. But it's like your soul's actually asking you to do it because it'll help you grow in a way that you need. I'll jump into self-advice. You have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel like you need to have faith that you are going to have love. It may not be in your time frame, but it is happening for you. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like there's somebody from your past that you kind of need to heal from. Something somebody may have forced you to do, or and made you stay quiet about it, and I do feel like there is something, and I feel like this person is very haunted by you. And then you have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I feel like there could be something that you're actually feeling drawn to, or there's like there like are red flags about somebody in particular in your life, and it's like you kind of need to pay attention to them. You may have been avoiding or ignoring them because you didn't really want to see them when it came to this person. You have schooling and study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide and help you with this progress. I feel like there's something you kind of need a little pay attention to study a little bit more, learn a little bit more, and it's going to help you with your life purpose, and it'll help you with your personal growth as well. It could actually have something to do with that traveling. It could also have something to do with some interest that you have in your life that you just need to study on a little bit more. You're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So I feel like there's something in your life that you're ending, something you're letting go of, putting an end to. And it's like, it could also just be a way of thinking. It could be a habit you had. It could be like a relationship. It's something that you're letting go of, like some kind of cycle that's ending out. And now you're going to be led into happiness. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into into action. So I feel like in the future you need to you need some patience. You need to realize that you do have some more learning, a little more studying to do, some more gathering of information. You kind of just need to enjoy the moment, like where you're at, because you're doing a lot of learning. And I feel like you're doing a lot of inner learning about yourself and a lot of outer learning about other things that could actually help you with your growth, your soul growth. And it's like they want you to continue to do that because those things that you're learning, you are going to use in the future. And I feel like you're going to share like those steps to people in the future, like by helping them grow into themselves as well. Now, the blessings that you're not seeing in your life at the moment. I love how at pile 3, I've got this down, but all the other piles are just a mess. All right, a blessing on your family. So I feel like your family are like very supportive of you. I see 2, somebody that's very unique, has a very powerful mind, and somebody that's very shielding. They are very protective. It's like a motherly vibe as well. But I feel like there's, it's like this person, and it's weird because like the person that has a very strong mind, it's like their body is kind of weak, but their mind is fucking fierce. And they're very unique. But anyways, 1 second. Lilies. There are 2 people that had passed around you that watch over you. Okay, so you have a blessing in your family. So like I feel like your family is very supportive. They're always around you. It's like they will do anything to protect you. It's like they want to try to broaden you. They are your home. I feel like that's what makes you, has always been your home, is your family. But they are a huge blessing that I feel like you have a hard time seeing sometimes. And then you have a blessing on growing older. So I feel like if you, for some people, they get to that touchy subject, of like women, they hit 30 and they start getting not like, feeling like they haven't really done a lot with their life, or like, they get to that funny phase, and then it's like 45. But either way, it's like you're getting to that point where you're kind of like, you don't see it as a blessing. You kind of see it as what are you doing with your life, but you don't actually see what you've been accomplishing, the things that you have done in your life, because there's so many things you've done, I feel like. And it's like you're not taking into account all of those things that you have done. This this path that you have put forth for yourself. And I feel like that is something, because I see a path behind this person, and it's like they had forged their own path. They put their own stones down, and they are laying it out, this foundation. I also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see 9 people where you've actually had a huge like impact on. You may have like given them an idea, and it's like these ideas have really blossomed into something. A blessing for good work. So I feel like you have actually a good job, a good work. I feel like you have this phenomenal work ethic about you. But I feel like the work that you do, like, okay, so I feel like you see, as you should, having a job as a blessing. But it's interesting because I kind of see that you are a queen in your own right. You have this way of like, you're such a good soul. Like, I kind of feel like you are so good. Like, you're so kind and you're so helpful to everybody around you. And I feel like that that's seen like everywhere that you go. I also feel like the work that you do, it really stands out, and a lot of people see it. They always say that you're a very great worker, but you have a blessing for good work. So I feel like you also have a way of being very good, and like it's like you kind of like radiate kindness. You're very kind to people around you. I feel like there are people around you that are also very kind to you, actually, including at your workplace. There might be somebody that's surprisingly kind to you. A blessing for the right words. So I feel like you have a way of always finding the right words. You just take a minute instead of saying whatever on your mind all the time. I do feel like maybe you got a lot of crap in your life for actually like not, having a filter or whatever. And it's like throughout that, it's like you've kind of learned to keep your mouth closed a little bit or something. And it's like you wait for the right moment to say like the right thing. Like somebody is really good with their words. Also, somebody might want to look into writing, because there might be something in doing that. Like you might want to write a story or feel drawn to writing about something in particular, and you could make some money at it, but I feel like it'll actually just have more of a benefit for yourself as well. And then a blessing on a new venture. So I do feel like there's something, this new adventure in your life. I do feel like there's some kind of a travel that's in your future, something that's new, and it's like you're going about it alone. It's by yourself. I do feel like you might be very scared, very nervous about it, because it's by yourself. You don't know how to do this by yourself. It's like you're afraid to do it. But like you have all that you need, all the strength that you need, all the power that you have is within yourself. And I feel like once you do this, it will transform you in such a way that it will change you. Like it'll transform you, because like it's exactly what you need in your life. Like I know it's the scariest thing in the world, but like sometimes we have to do what scares us in order to grow. Like that's the only way to grow, and you need to grow. Like you need to grow. You need to see how beautiful you are, how brilliant your light shines, that you have gifts you have to share with other people. You may not see it as gifts. Okay, for example, you could just be the kind of person that like people are just inspired by you, by the way that you dress, by the way that you do things, by your dreams that you inspire in other people, by the way that you are. There's something about you that is very particular, that people are very drawn to, that they want to, that you need to continue to do. There's something in you that you're not allowing yourself to do. But either way, that's what I've got for you, pile 3. If it resonated, please hit that like button. It helps me knowing that you resonate with it. If you have any requests for videos, put them in the comments below. I will add them to my list and get to them at some point. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. So, I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. And maybe meet again. Bye!